హాయ్ యోయో వ్యూవర్స్, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసేటప్పుడు అక్కడ ఉండే గంట సింబల్ ను ప్రెస్ చేయడం మర్చిపోవద్దు.
Garuda Express, an international courier service. Hi, hello, welcome to another special episode of Yo-Yo TV, where I am your anchor Sheena Saluja, all set to show you a special episode at Komuri Pratap Reddy Educational Society. So let's find out what the show is all about. Social media is advantages as well as disadvantages to our daily life, where we have so many sites operating. We are at the KPRIT Institute to find out more about how it is advantages as well as disadvantages in their life. So hi guys. Hi. So low energy nahi hai. Hi. Amazing. You all rock, no doubt. So it's advantages and disadvantages, these social sites. Do you all agree with that? Yes. Yes. So let's start with you. So tell us, is it advantages or disadvantages, social sites?
Like social networking is very helpful for us. We can connect any part of the world, any corner of the world. If you want to grab any kind of data, we can sit at one place and we can grab the data. We don't need to travel from one place to another. We can just take any sort of data, any kind of data which we require at sitting at one corner of the world.
Okay, so one corner of the world, data can be exchanged in a zip of time. So do you all agree with that? Yes, no? So what do you tell about it? How is it advantages or disadvantages?
I would like to tell advantages like this. Don't mind me. If I see a girl, if I fall in love with her or something, if I believe in love at first sight, if I know her name, I'll first go for Facebook, I'll search her name. I'll easily find that. So it's an advantage.
So it's advantages for you?
Yeah.
And for the girl?
Of course.
It's advantages for the girl. And what do you tell about it, girls? How is it?
డిసడ్వాంటేజెసే ఉన్నాయి. ఎందుకంటే ఒకప్పుడు గేమ్స్ అంటే ఫిజికల్గా ఆడాలి అనమాట. కబడ్డీ, ఖోఖో, వాలీబాల్ లైక్ ఫిజికల్గా ఆడినప్పుడు మనం హెల్త్ బాగుంటుంది. బట్ ఈ రోజుల్లో మాత్రం ఎలా అంటే గేమ్స్ అంటే ఫోన్ పట్టుకొని క్యాండీ క్రష్ లైక్ టెంపుల్ అని అలా ఆడుతున్నారు. సో అలా ఆడడం వల్ల హెల్త్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి కానీ ఆరోగ్యం అనేది రావట్లేదు అనమాట. సో మొబైల్ ఫోన్ ఎంతవరకు యూజ్ చేయాలి అంతవరకు యూజ్ చేయాలి కానీ ప్రతి దానికి మొబైల్ ఫోన్ మీద డిపెండ్ అవ్వకూడదు అనమాట. అండ్ 24 hours చాలామంది ఫోన్స్ మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటారు. ఇంకా వాట్సాప్, ఫేస్బుక్, ట్విట్టర్, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ లైక్ అనమాట. సో 24 hours అలా ఫోన్తో స్పెండ్ చేయకుండా న్యాచురల్గా గేమ్స్ ఆడడం, ఇంకా మన ఫ్రెండ్స్తో స్పెండ్ చేయడం అలా చేసి బాగుంటుంది.
Okay, now as I know it's in the exam season, what I tell, exam season. So I am sure for me specifically it was a disadvantage, the social media, at a point. So how do you feel about, at exams time when we come specifically, how is it? Advantages or disadvantages?
Advantages.
Why?
Because like if I'm not studying and I need notes last night, so I can contact my friend. He can share media, photos of notes, or I can search on where there are various social media related to studies, so I can search there, and it's advantage.
Okay, so everyone thinks that it is an advantage, the social sites and everything during exams times.
The things
Yes.
which we get at the time of exam.
Is it advantages, disadvantages during the exams time? How is it?
Yes, it's an advantage.
I can't hear you. Yeah.
Yes, it's an advantage. If we have any doubts, we can directly contact with in chatting. We can ask any doubts. They'll solve and they'll keep images.
Okay.
It's an advantage.
Okay. And so we have a new thing which has come up. Like we have every second day we have a new social site coming up. It was Facebook. It was awkward as far as I remember. It was awkward, Facebook and Twitter and everything. So do you all feel comfortable with using so many sites? Because I see everyone using everything nowadays. So how is it for you? Do you use all the sites?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you have account in each and every site?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you feel comfortable with it? Does your time suffice?
No, because we can learn a new thing from new site, so it's very useful.
Okay.
Using all the different types of sites.
Okay. So, okay.
అనమాట. ఎదురుగా వెహికల్స్ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. బట్ ఏంటంటే ఫోన్లో చాటింగ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం, మెసేజ్ చూస్తాం కానీ ముందు వెహికల్స్ వస్తున్నాయా లేదా అసలు ఏం జరుగుతుందని కూడా పట్టించుకోం. సో కొన్నిసార్లు ఏమవుతూ ఉంటుంది అంటే అట్లా చూసుకోకుండా యాక్సిడెంట్స్ జరగడం అలా జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఇంకొకసారి బైక్స్ మీద వెళ్తూ డ్రైవింగ్ చేస్తూ కూడా ఫోన్ మాట్లాడొద్దు అని తెలిసి కూడా ఫోన్ మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటాం. అలా టైంలో ఏంటంటే ఎదురుగా వెహికల్స్ వస్తున్నాయా, పక్కనే ముందు వెనకేం జరుగుతుందని చూసుకోమన్నమాట. సో అలాంటి టైంలో యాక్సిడెంట్స్ ఎక్కువగా జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఇంకా ఏంటంటే ఈ రోజుల్లో చిన్న పిల్లలకి కూడా, స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళే పిల్లలకి కూడా ఫోన్స్ ఇస్తూ పేరెంట్స్ ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు. అంటే జనరల్గా ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్ పిల్లలకి అయితే ఫోన్స్ ఇచ్చి పంపిస్తున్నారు. ఎందుకు అంటే వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి రావడం లేట్ అవుతుంది, వాళ్ళకి సెక్యూరిటీ ప్రాబ్లం అనేసి ఫోన్స్ పేరెంట్స్ ఏమో పిల్లలకి ఇస్తున్నారు. బట్ ఆ పిల్లలు ఏంటి అంటే పేరెంట్స్ ఇచ్చిందని అర్థం చేసుకోకుండా, దాన్ని యూస్ చేసుకునే విధంగా యూస్ చేసుకోకుండా వేరే విధంగా యూస్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు అనమాట. అలా చేయడం వల్ల చాలా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేస్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. వాళ్ళే కాదు, పిల్లలు చేసే పనుల వల్ల పేరెంట్స్ కూడా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేస్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది అనమాట. సో పిల్లలు ఏంటి అంటే మొబైల్ పేరెంట్స్ ఎందుకు ఇచ్చారు అనేదాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకొని యూస్ చేసుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది. అండ్ రోడ్ మీద వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు కూడా ఏంటి అంటే చాటింగ్ అలాంటి ఫోన్ కాసేపు పక్కకు పెట్టేసి జాగ్రత్తగా ట్రాఫిక్ రూల్స్ పాటిస్తూ ఎదురుగా ఏమొస్తుందో చూసుకుంటే యాక్సిడెంట్స్ లాంటివి జరగవు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేనే ఒకసారి ఇంటికి వెళ్తూ సంథింగ్ బస్ ఎక్కుతూ అంటే చాటింగ్ చేస్తున్నా, ఎదురుగా పక్కన బస్సు వచ్చింది వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, చూసుకోవట్లేదు, కొంచెం అయితే కింద పడదనమాట. సో అలా కాకోకుండా రోడ్ మీద ఉన్నప్పుడు ఫోన్స్ స్విచ్ ఆఫ్ చేసి పెట్టుకోవడం బెటర్, ఫోన్స్ యూజ్ చేయకూడదు.
I totally agree. Accidents is one more thing which we have to cover about, because of which, we face different traffic problems are happening. So what do you all suggest about it? Tell us something. So tell us more, day by day the, apps and everything has been increasing. So what do you think about it? Is it like fine?
Yeah, it's fine because we can get knowledge from many sites. We can go to visit that and we can improve our knowledge now. And one more thing she said before, my friend said that phone switch offing is better while traveling and all. No, that's not right thing, because if you'll go, you'll travel, if you'll get into any bus, we can connect our friends, we are going from this place to that place. We have to give information, because these days accidents are, missing cases are, many things happening.
Safety reasons.
So safety reasons we have to, but we should be in our limits. We have to use the phone in
Draw the line kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Other than just using it, that's what he means. So what more? What is more? You tell us how it is more advantages and disadvantages.
Like it is advantages, like we get connected, but while we see the backside, every backside of a thing has a disadvantage. So like we get connected to friends and all, but when we come to, like, we get friend requested, we know some people, like they are our classmates, but they are a bit unknown for us. Like we just know that yeah, he is my classmate. He or she sent us the request, we accept it, and then the chatting goes on. We don't exactly know that what is his background character. We goes on talking with him, and then afterwards one day we find that he is wrong, and while we get to know that he is wrong, that is too late, and it might be very harmful for us. So that's the biggest disadvantages in social media.
Yes, the fake profiles.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Okay, we know that most of the youth today uses social networking sites. So one thing is common, that whoever uses such apps such as Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, surely their typing speed will be fast. That is, and also their virtual communication will be awesome.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the real world, like actual one-on-one communication with others, they become dumb. They can speak
Exactly.
nothing. So that's where people lack. They can interact with the ones who they don't know very well virtually, but when they come out at the real world, they cannot pronounce a word out of the mouth.
Exactly. I totally agree with that point where, the thing just lacks. So what do you all guys have to tell about it?
What he said, that we can type faster and we can talk just on social media, but we can't talk face to face. Like for me, it's not like this. Actually, it's beneficial if I am like if someone asks me something, and if he have asked me on WhatsApp also, so I know how to answer it. I can tackle it. Like unlike if he'll ask me this first time face to face, so I'll have to think more. But if I'm already introduced to it, like how to answer it, like if I use WhatsApp 24 hours, I talk to 100 people. I know what kind of people exist these days. So if, like, suppose if I'm talking to someone for the first time, maybe I have encountered this kind of person before on WhatsApp or Facebook, so I know what kind of a person is he. So it's beneficial, and it really boosts our confidence. If I can talk to someone on WhatsApp, like what happens is we talk to someone on Facebook, then we meet and we behave like we know this person from years, but we are just meeting him on social media. so it boosts confidence. Like, but if I meet him, like me and you never interacted on social media, but if I'm meeting you for the first time, so you'll be a unknown person for me. But if I know on Facebook, like we never talk, but you are my friend, so I'll talk like I know you. So it will boost my confidence, and I'll be able to speak more in front of you. So that's an advantage.
True, at a point, yeah. So yes, what do you guys have to tell about it? Yes.
See, there are many good things and bad things in the social media. If you search for good, you'll get good. If you search for bad, you'll get bad. And you're well, coming to the fake profiles and all. If you are smart enough, just go for Skype, go for video calling. Just find the person, ask him something, like what's his address, or ask him some proof or something. If you are smart enough, nothing will be there.
Okay. Yes.
As he said that we can even know the person using Skype and all, but is that's not the trending one going on. WhatsApp is the trending one going on. So what is the actual thing happening? We are doing a lot of chatting through WhatsApp, by which we can't even spend enough time with our own parents.
Exactly.
So that's even one of the drawbacks. So according to me, there are a lot of disadvantages when compared with the advantages in internet.
Okay, so another issue what I have come across is about the new thing which has been launched from Messenger, which has a suicide alert. Have you all heard about it? Yes? Okay, so what is like people are posting live footage of gang rapes, which I've seen. A live Facebook has been done recently for a gang rape and stuff, and there have been different suicide note which have been posted on social medias. So how do you support that in a cause? Like it surely lets you know ki you have to help the other person, but at a point the people are using it for a bad cause, which people tend to get provoked by in that case, I feel. So how do you feel about it?
The one who hates that person, the one who is in problem, the one who hates that person, so he can also take an advantage of that situation, and he can also harm that person more than he's in the present situation. So I think that it should not be that it should not be that popular that you can get any information at any point, but it should be at a certain limit with the friend circle, not with everyone. So I think that it could be very problematic or harmful for the person who is in the problematic situation at that point.
Okay. Yes.
Like you said that there is some suicide alert for, like it is not a disadvantage, it is actually made for the benefit. Like if I am committing suicide, like we want to share something when we are sad, so it's like if you are about to commit suicide and if you do some suicide alert, so like it will be like your friends will get some notification or something. So it's for the, and like if you said we can go live on Facebook, and if someone is raping someone or someone is killing someone and they go live, it's not like they have to go live, that's why they are killing someone. It's like they are killing someone, then they went live. So if there will be no feature like going live, even then these things are happening from past 200 years.
Exactly.
Facebook came 10 years back. So it's not like that they have to go live, let's go live, so we have to kill someone. No. So they will kill someone if there is some feature of live or not. But if there is some feature of going live on Facebook, like about 2 months back, there was some guys raping someone in Sweden. So they went live, and someone just shared a note called police he saw on Facebook, and they traced his IP address and they just stopped it there and then. So it's actually beneficial if someone is going live. So we have cyber police, so we can stop it.
Okay.
As you said regarding the latest upgrade of Messenger, regarding the suicide mode, I think such upgrades create negativity among the people who use such apps. If someone is under depression, he such an upgrade, that will affect his mentality. Like he or she will go for like going on such step. He may go and attempt suicide directly seeing such a thing and post it on FB and like that. So I think such upgrades will affect the mentality of a person who is under depression or is affected mentally.
True.
But if someone is under depression, he can be influenced using a movie too. It's not just social networking.
But we are specifically talking about social networking right now, so
But
I would like to
can
be in
save
that.
him too. How do you know he won't commit suicide if there is no such option?
I'm saying there are chances that it may affect his mentality. I didn't say it'll be sure.
That's the reason it should be under certain limit,
But
under
there
the
is
friend
an
cycle.
option of posting a status also. If someone has such mentality, he'll post a status, I'm committing suicide, and commit.
But
That security alert is just to notify others that you can save him.
But that's not predictable. No, we cannot say what's going to happen.
Even his mentality is not predictable. If he'll commit suicide after seeing this feature, oh, there's such feature, let me commit suicide. Why will he?
We have to go for probability for that. I don't know.
it's right, but I think that we shouldn't take it like for granted, and we shouldn't use it. It's like yeah, it's there, it's okay. I don't want to use, I don't want to use. It's like the future is there, I want to use. It's not compulsory that you have to use it. It's on you.
Exactly.
Mingling with our parents, like we are wishing in WhatsApp, we are wishing to our friends hi, hello, but we are not seeing our parents. Like we are always chatting and busy with the phones. It's somewhat disadvantages of using social media, but there are some advantages also. Like we can gather information from anywhere in the world by sitting in home, and we by seeing, and some fake news are also updating in the WhatsApp, like she got some accident, if you post it you will get 5 rupees. It's all fake. If it's true, if it is passing, it's okay, but it fake messages can't be do.
Posting is true also, we'll think that no, these posts are all are fake, so we can't, no, it's waste of time and going there. People will think like that. So don't post, better don't post fake news and don't cheat people.
Yeah, we should post
real always
news.
Exactly. So that people are not, confused with the real news.
Mostly there are many advantages using social networking. Some people say like we're gonna play sports, we're not gonna play sports. There are skillful games. There are many puzzle games also. It makes our brain work also. And if you wanna become a hero, if someone in a film industry will crush you or something, if you can't come up, you can use social networking. For example, Deepti Sunaina, how she uses Instagram daily. She'll upload her everything, and there are more than 220k followers. So she's gonna be topmost heroine. I mean, I don't like her though. And like that, for example, Dagat Zero is also there. He's a YouTube hero. So something like that we can use in this way also.
Okay.
I agree that there are so many disadvantages in Facebook, but we can utilize it in many ways. If we invent any new thing, we can keep it in Facebook, and we're not used to advertise in TV channels and all. We can just keep a post in the Facebooks and WhatsApp. Just we can make our image and popularity through Facebook. Facebook is not a bad thing. We should utilize it in a good manner, and just I suggest use Facebook. It is not a bad thing. Just use it in a positive way.
మా ఉన్న ఏజ్లో ఈ సోషల్ అవేర్నెస్, రేప్స్, గ్యాంగ్ రేప్స్ అని మాట్లాడితే ఫులిష్గా ఉంటుంది. ఒకవేళ మేము మాట్లాడినా ప్రజెంట్ ఈ మినిట్ వరకు ఉంటుంది, కానీ నెక్స్ట్ ఎవరు పట్టించుకోరు. మాకు ప్రజెంట్ కావాల్సింది ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్. సోషల్ మీడియాస్ ఇస్తున్నాయి, సో వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ సోషల్ మీడియాస్. ఒకవేళ వాటి వల్ల డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే డే బై డే గ్రోత్ తగ్గాలి. పెరుగుతుందంటే మీనింగ్ డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ కన్నా అడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి కదా, అందుకని సోషల్ మీడియాస్ ఎక్కువ.
So entertainment part is increasing, what you tell, and that is more advantages you say as. So these things can also be disadvantages anyway. Entertainment is not only advantages, it is also disadvantage. So what do you have to tell about it?
Actually, because of this, many heroes fans are, because of this, they are not having together. I mean, they are not living together because of many problems between the fans. Because of heroes, they are fighting with each other, I mean, losing respect to their heroes. And I think both, if there's any problem with the fans with heroes, I think that Facebook shouldn't be involved in this, and they shouldn't share their feelings on Facebook by going live, by scolding his heroes, or trolling the fans, trolling his pages, any type of hero. And we shouldn't tell that someone is not talented because of he's not acting. There's no acting skill in this. I think everyone is best in there.
So now we have a senior lecturer from the college who is going to tell us more about the advantages as well as disadvantages of the social sites. So sir, please tell us about your views. How do you feel? Are these sites increasing day by day? Are there advantages or disadvantages?
Today I see more and more new apps coming in, new sites are coming in, social networking platforms are there. But then normally there are a lot of advantages that the platform offers, just like those with some Facebook or some LinkedIn and such other platforms where you can interact with great people whom you may not have even dreamed of meeting them. But then you get to learn so many things through them, new technologies and new opportunities that are available in different places worldwide. And you can even increase the scope of knowledge that whatever you have using all these platforms. You can share the data with some of your good friends, known relatives and others, and sometimes even you can exchange your ideas and get your clarifications over these. But what I feel is more than the advantages that it has, the new generation these days are misusing the opportunity that they have got to a larger extent. For example, the issues in JNU campus that is happening now, it is just blown out of proportion. You will find them everywhere, whether it is Facebook or WhatsApp or everything. Sometimes what has never happened is just exaggerated and put, and which is shared everywhere, creating a panic all around. And sometimes people, you have all walks of people there in and around your locality. So some are educated, some are not educated, some are thinkers, some doesn't think, some clarify and justify before they come to a conclusion whether it is right or wrong. But most of the times it doesn't happen, and so what happens, it creates a nuisance in the locality. And these things can definitely be avoided if the people who are using it use it sensibly, and then they don't misuse such platforms for raging a war or fighting a cause or something like that, rather than they use it for productive purposes like some learning or getting new friends and exchanging ideas, and even for getting some job opportunities, because people like me, I interact with most of the HRs only through this WhatsApp. I don't meet them, I have not seen them.
Exactly.
Sometimes even in LinkedIn, even yesterday, I could get a few vacancies which I shared with my students. We interacted. He's called them for an interview tomorrow. So, things can happen very fast.
Exactly.
But the world is changing. Some corner of the world, there is a vacancy even in London or Finland. You have somebody through WhatsApp, you get it done immediately, and then you just use your mail and just put your application or whatever it is. And the rest of the chatting, it becomes simpler, especially for students, you don't have to pay any money for it. Because unlike your mobile or your fax machine or where everything is chargeable, this is not chargeable. So you should know how to use it. You can even interact with your superiors at an exam time. You have a lot of doubt. Just give some messages to him. Use such platforms for such productive purposes. And I think, over a period of time, the people will come to understand that it has got more of an advantage, but the disadvantage is huge because they do not know how to use it. And sometimes the data that you share with others, what happens fine day, there are people who sell the data these days. Just like WikiLeaks. These people accumulate all your data, and they are in a position to tell socially what you are looking for. Are you a movie goer? Do you use burgers? Do you wear leather shoes? Do you use cosmetics? All these things, they are able to identify and make a database just by leaking these data that is available in your Facebook and WhatsApp. So whenever you use these platforms, it has to be carefully used. It should be like something like a restricted entry. You know what to comment. Normally you are excited, thinking that I put my proposition a lot, and sometimes you write something blah blah blah, which actually sometimes it is. You must also realize that whatever you write or you express is also shared with so many people, and they actually know what type of personality you are even before you tell I am such a nice person. These are the disadvantages also that it has.
True.
So unfortunately the students doesn't realize, and most of the people who use it also don't realize. And sometimes there are some movie buffs who are a fan of somebody. Just because he is a fan of somebody, even a movie is a flop, he will say excellent, outstanding, and you buy ticket and go there and waste your money and time. So these things also happen, which is all rubbish actually. So you as an individual should use your own senses and utilize in a right fashion so that it becomes beneficial to the society rather than harmful to them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So yes, advantages, disadvantages of social networking sites, there have been many we heard from you all. So what would be your final take on it?
In the end, I would like to say that everything has its pros and cons, but we should focus more on positive things just because the creator never thought to make them for negative things. We need to think about his intentions, why he created those platforms like Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be, but we need to focus on positive things. They were created to connect people. Like if I need to find my friend who was in 6th standard, I can find him easily. So we should focus more on these things like these just Paytm. We can transfer money easily to our friends that they are connecting us. We should not use it for some theft or for some robbery. And we can focus on everything has its bad positive sides and negative sides, and it's not because of that platform. It's us who find negative sides of everything. Like the creator never thought, okay, this feature will be bad for some people, let's create this too. No, we found like there are banks, so we rob them too. It's not like we should not use Paytm because it is not secure for our money. If that will be in bank, it can be robbed too.
Exactly.
So it's not like if something bad happens, the reason is not these portals. It's our mentality, our mindset, what we are taught. So we should actually, there should be some subjects in our curriculum to teach us about positive things of these, or how to use it. Because if I'll say, like, if I'll tell to my friend, hey, you on Facebook, he'll say yes. But if I'll tell to my dad, he'll say no, you use it. But if I'll say to my grandfather, he'll say no, these are bad things. So it depends from person to person. We need to teach people about it, like these are beneficial things. It's not about addiction. It depends from if the person is getting addiction to it or not. People get addiction from alcohol too, so we can't do it. Depends from person. People get addiction to reading books too. It's not like only social media sites are addictive, and we can use them for our benefit. Like we can use Facebook to share it if I am living far away from my family. I don't feel lonely. Or if there's WhatsApp, I can communicate easily. I don't need to download things or don't need to transfer files. Like earlier there were emails which were very like we need to attach files, then send emails, then check. But these days WhatsApp is very comfortable. We just get a notification. So we can use them in a positive way. Like Instagram, and this is for, like, many people turned into a good photographer because of just they wanted to flaunt on Instagram.
Exactly.
And like, so we can showcase, actually it's a showcase to it's a platform to showcase our talent. Like there was a Pakistani chai wala, he turned into a model. So it turned his entire career. So there are many pros and cons of it. And like Snapchat, we can use Snapchat in many ways. Like you see there's some Kritik Roshan, he reviews movies using Snapchat, Hrithik Roshan filter. So everything has its good features. We need to talk people about what's good. We should not focus on what's bad, because bad things are happening from years. People find like it's human tendency to find bad things out of everything. So, and like many people do social media is a way to get famous. People do bad things too just because they want to famous. Like earlier someone killed a dog or something and it went viral. So now people are doing this because they want to get famous. Like if they'll kill dog, people will share it and they'll get viral, they'll get famous. So it is a disadvantage, but at least we can find those person. Dogs are being killed from 100 years, like in China, Yulin Festival. At least now I am aware of what's happening in Delhi, or what fashion is coming in Mumbai, or what's happening in Sydney, or which college is good, or where my friend went after bunking today. So I know everything. And like some people share some adult stuff on Facebook, so people say don't use it. You can see anything and randomly, like if I'm showing something to my sister and suddenly something wrong comes. So we need to make a circle. Like they have lakhs of employees working on their safety. So we need to know the feature. Like it's not like any random guy can save your photo in his phone. No, if you know about it, you can edit your privacy settings. No one will see. It's not like girls say no, I don't use Facebook because it's bad. Oh no, he has a Facebook account, don't talk to him. Like this, I have seen people like these also. Or like Facebook is just meant for adulting, like social media is meant for adultery, or no, they just filter it regularly. If you'll report, they'll take action. You will get a notification like what you reported was noted down, or we took action. And when it comes to these things, or people do post some bad stuff, like someone is beating a girl or something, so we should report it. We won't see it. Like Facebook is not a social networking site, it's a smart social networking site these days.
So yes, social media, advantages, disadvantages, a very difficult topic to speak on for sure. We had the KPRIT students speaking us on the advantages and disadvantages of the social media sites and how it affects the youth of today, which is good and bad in the same way. So yes, this is Sheena Saluja signing off from YoYo TV. Have a great day ahead.